Late at night or broad daylight, she's bringing the truth into the fight. Shining a light where the shadows creep, for the lost, the stolen, the ones who will weep. She won't turn away, she won't back down, even when the loony clowns come round. Threats don't shake her, lies don't win. She stands for justice, right till the end. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids true crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. Chase fame, some chase views, but she fights for those with nothing to lose. For the kids who vanish without a trace, she won't stop till she cracks the case. They try to silence, they try to scare, but truth don't break and she's still there, calling out monsters, showing their game. Justice comes when you speak their name. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids true crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. Need a voice, kids stand strong, she makes the choice. For victims gone, for those in need, she's fighting hard, she won't concede. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids true crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the
grab your snack and noodle. Here comes the queen, kid and caboodle. Wi-Fi blazing, wig on tilt. More drama than a soap opera quilt. Kid logs on in a sparkly robe, sipping iced tea like she runs the globe. Drops more truth than a psychic at noon, with a cat named Taco and a raccoon named Boom. Kid and caboodle is a hot shit Uber, Wi-Fi warrior, clickbait mover, shaking up the algorithm like a smoothie blender. Watch out, troll, she's a copyright sender. Hot shit YouTuber, talking tea with a pink ring light aura. Yeah. She reviews shampoo and ghost hunts too. Caught Bigfoot slipping in a Gucci shoe. Unboxes snacks, talks haunted dolls, and drops a diss track on bathroom stalls. Kid and caboodle is a hot shit Uber, hashtag queen, thumbnail smoother, dancing in a studio with a llama on her head, uploading content even while in bed. Hot shit YouTuber, even aliens subscribe, that's no rumor. Yeah. She vlogs in Walmart, midnight mission, caught in aisle 9 with divine precision. Mic in hand, she interviews cheese. Sir, you aware you're lactose free? Goes live while baking glitter pies. Starts a feud with ducks, no lies. Reacts to Karen's, paints her Jeep, and once went viral yelling she don't sleep. Kid and caboodle is a hot shit Uber, ring light blazing, sassy maneuver. Bans a troll while dancing to chair, then sells merch made from her own hair. Hot shit YouTuber, even her outro has a blooper. To play Fortnite, hosted a seance on Tuesday night. Got possessed midstream, ate a burrito, still hit upload, respect amigo. Now Netflix calls and brands wanna collab, but Kit just vlogged from her glittery cab. She's not here for clout or fame, she's here to win the YouTube Hunger Games. Kit and caboodle is a hot shit Uber, lights, camera, chaotic humor. She'll roast your comments and send a prayer while flossing in boots with a
That's right. Let's go, bitches. I'm just kidding. Hold on, you guys. Hold up. Eh. Oh, that ain't there. Let me go to my other phone. Okay, people. Thank you for being with me. I appreciate every one of you. And before I start, oh my God, where's that video of me and my baby? I wanted to show you guys something. I'll come back to it. That's what I'll do. Um, we're okay, guys. This this live is a whatever. Okay, it ain't a serious one. It's not, and it is. This is about Brendan, aka Brad, attacking the mother of a missing person, a missing child, and I'm so sick of him. Brendan, aka, I'm keeping an eye on you. I'm watching you. Okay, all right, all right.
One, two, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. 5, 6, grab a crucifix. 7 and 8, gonna stay up late. 9, 10.
Okay, okay. Let me say good morning. Um, I love you too, and thank you. Thank you, thank you. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let me say, you guys, I'm sure you're sick of it, but I don't care. Patty, I'm so sorry about your dog. That's got to be so hard. I don't even want to cry about it. I'm so emotional right now. Of course, yeah, we missed you, so I just want you to know I played your favorite video I made for you. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I've been up since 4:17. Um, I've been waking up at odd hours. It's usually 3:17. Don't ask me why. And 4:17 today. Don't spam the chat. He has me blocked, by the way. I was going to say something to him, but he blocked me. I was in Plug's chat the other night, and he had me blocked. Coward. Hi, Amber. Hello, everybody. Okay, I'm going to be honest with every one of you for a minute. Okay, it's going to be about me just for a minute. You say that? I need all I can get. You want to know why? Okay, I'm supposed to have therapy today. I don't want to, but I'm going to do it anyways. Um, I love what I do on here. This is like my therapy, right? I don't know. I'm really good at doing because I choose to. I love to help people. That I was born that way. I was born that way. I started with taking care of my brother at 3. I remember everything. Anyways, I am mentally and physically exhausted in real life. I I haven't been able to really grieve my mother's death and Tabitha's. I do with Tabitha. I would just cry, 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 cry. But then I got to suck it up and be the strong one for what my dad's going through, and I hate it. And my dad said to me one time, because he's an ass, he said to me about my mom, quit thinking about her. I almost killed him for it. Well, no, I didn't. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, right? Anyways, that's what's going on. I don't mentally and physically. I've never been this like this, and I'm scared to leave my house. Sounds like a toddler. I got agoraphobia, guys. I really do. Once I get to where I am, I'm okay. But the drive there, I had a panic attack, a bad one, oh, about 3 weeks ago, I think, and I couldn't drive for a week. It was so sad. Yeah. I do. I do. Oh, I know you were. I know you were. I know you weren't talking about me. If you were, that's okay. All right, here I go. I'm gonna do what I do. I don't care for people that come for families, especially mothers of missing children. So before I begin, this is about Micheal Monkey Vaughan. He went missing July 27, 2021 from Fruitland, Idaho. Let's see. He was 5 years old. I think he'd be 10 now. Blonde hair, blue eyes. He was last seen wearing a blue Minecraft t-shirt, black shorts, with green trim and flip-flops. $50,000 reward. Anybody with information, call 911 or Fruitland PD at 208-642. Is that 6006? However, we do know that there is four, let me repeat, four suspects. We have Stacy Wandra that just had his prelim, so now it's going to district court. And what's her name? His wife, Sarah Wandra, she's in prison right now in Idaho. I guess in October she has hers, and then you got two other suspects. Here's one. This is the one that's messing with the mother of Micheal. This is Brandon Shurtliff, but he's going by Brad Ziggler on the internet. Okay, right, and then his mama is down there at the bottom. I just thought I would add her to the mix. She's not a suspect, but I'm gonna talk about some things. And then you got Adrian. Oh shoot, where's his picture? Okay, we'll see his picture. I'm sorry, I should have had that ready. But I just want to talk about some things. We're going to go through some things, okay? If we did not protect these families, what the hell are we doing here, right? We keep on talking about them missing until they're found, and we just don't quit until after they're found. We wait till there's justice. And there's some families, and I'm sure you two are too, that once a person is convicted, you still talk to them and check on them. I do. I just don't go away. Oh, you were? These couples need to start talking so that baby boy can be laid to rest. And that sweet mama, I know. Okay, Brandi would know way more than us. Okay? That's why I'm just saying he's a suspect and he's involved in the case because he's in the case. But that's all I want to say. Okay? But the mama says that he had something to do with it. And I believe that too. But, all right, I'm going to start with anything here. There's so much here. Okay, I'll read this first. Oh, let's look at this picture again. No, we'll come back. Sorry, guys. There's so much I want to share. You know what? Let's go. Who's messaging me? Oh my God. How did they get my number? All right. This is Fruitland PD. You guys might have seen it, might have not. I'm just going to share it real quick. So, not the whole thing, just certain things about Brandon and what law enforcement says. Okay? Okay. Oh, and I want to say, if you don't have a wrench, don't get excited, right? Because if you're not here on a regular basis, why, right? Why? All right, here we go. Let's listen here for a few minutes.
For any potential human remains. We did not find Michael's remains. Although the remains of Micheal Vaughan were not recovered, we strongly believe based on evidence that Michael was abducted and is deceased, and that his remains were buried and later moved from the property.
That's so sad.
As of today, the whereabouts of his remains are unknown. However, the investigation is active, fluid, and ongoing. Once the excavation was complete, we conducted a thorough search of the Wanderer's residence. The search was productive, and additional investigative evidence was recovered and is currently being processed. Evidence suggests that there are the following individuals who are currently in custody are involved in the abduction of Michael Vaughan.
There you go. Look at that demon.
This is Sarah Wanderer, 35 years old. Sarah lives at 1102 Red Wing Street in Fruitland and was living there at the time of Michael's disappearance. We believe that Sarah has firsthand knowledge and is involved in Michael's abduction. Sarah Wanderer is currently being held at the Payette County Jail for failing to report a death to law enforcement.
Look at that monster.
This is Sarah's husband, Stacy Wanderer, 30 years old, a male. Stacy was also living at 1102 Red Wing Street in Fruitland and was living there at the time of Michael's disappearance. We believe that Stacy has firsthand knowledge and is involved in the abduction of Michael Vaughan. Stacy's currently being held in the Washington County Jail on unrelated charges.
Okay. Okay, I want to tell you people, yes, this was a while ago, but I want to show you what law enforcement's saying, okay, about Brandon, because this is about Brandon, aka Brad Ziggler.
Now, the next individuals I'm going to introduce you to, let's go at the bottom there.
There you go.
This is Brandon Shurtliff, 30 years old, of Kuna, Idaho. Brandon was living with Sarah and Stacy Wanderer at 1102 Red Wing Street at the time of Michael's disappearance. And we believe Brandon has firsthand knowledge of Michael's abduction. Brandon is currently believed to be in North Dakota. Adrian Lucian, 32-year-old male out of Toledo, Ohio. Adrian was staying with Sarah and Stacy Wanderer at 1102 Red Wing Street at the time of Michael's disappearance. And we believe that Adrian has firsthand knowledge of Michael's abduction.
There you go. Okay, I just wanted to show these four. Adrian, he's within the reports and words from, what's his name? Stacy. What's sick about this, he has children. All right, I wanted to share that. And I probably won't be going in order. I have so many tabs open. Oh, somebody's ripping down posters. Here we go. Is this it? Is this? Okay. Look at this crap. Somebody is tearing down posters of this baby. What is going on? Who is doing stuff like this? Okay, it's this lady right here. She's being caught in the act. She's done some, I think, some vandalism to it. Well, we'll read it. I just want to show you guys. Here's the car right here. Right there. There's a car. Just going around the area. I wish I could see the plate number here. Shoot. Somebody will know this car. Look at this. Look at this. Oh. Right here. Here she is right here. Taking down a sign. Somebody's going to recognize her. Look at her. Look at her. Disgusting. This is what I was thinking. It's too bad we couldn't see her better. Okay, this lady's tearing down the signs of Michael. All over. I was thinking when the family did their own searches, if this person was within that search. I'm just saying. So let's go here. They said something here. This is what Fruitland Police Department said. On March 16th, 2026, around 1:30 p.m. at the 700 block of Whitley Court in Fruitland, Idaho, the suspect is described as a female, sandy blonde hair, wearing black pants and red coat. She was observed removing signs and banners related to Micheal Vaughan's case and damaging another sign before leaving the area westbound on South 8th Street. The suspect is seen driving what appears to be a white GMC Acadia. Okay, anybody with info, call 208-452-3001. Why would somebody do that? Why would somebody do that? All right, we're going somewhere else. Okay, Brandon. We're going to get somewhere. Okay, we're going to look at Stacy's probable cause. And since this was like a last minute thing, I wanted to find where Stacy talked about the part Brandon did. Brad, okay, allegedly. All right, let's look at this. This is what he says. I'm just whatever. All right, let's move down here. Let's find where he talks about Brandon. All right. Video surveillance shows an adult male walking in the area of Three Rivers Way at 18:08 hours, July 27, 2021, and the same male is captured walking in the area of the neighborhood splash pad at 18:18 hours. The last image of the male captured 18:28 hours as he walked through the wooded area to the west back towards the area of the Wanderers, where the Wanderers live. Brandon was identified at 2022 as being the person and told detectives during the interview other surveillance video captured him as he was walking and searching for a missing child on the date Micheal disappeared. The video captured Brandon walking prior to Micheal being reported missing. Brandon reported he was living with the Wanderers on that date. Interesting. So he was looking for Micheal before Micheal was missing. That's what he says. That's what's going on here. Let me find that picture. Hold on, guys. I have that picture. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? All right. Here we go. This is the picture they're talking about. There he is. There he is. Allegedly, that's him. But in the documents, that's what they say. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. And knock it off. Stop it. But I appreciate you. You know that, right? Right? You, Patty, Amber, Melissa from the Bushes. Yeah. Carolyn Cooper. All right. Where am I? All right. All right. We'll get to Adrian at a different day, but right now, today's Brandon's day. Oh, hold on. Okay. It says here, Sarah, she stopped at Southwest 8th Street, South Arizona, on her way out of the neighborhood to input the address into the GPS. She drove, okay, she said she drove to 2518 North Snowbell and Kuna, which is Brandon's mother's home. It is worth noting Brandon was in a truck with them when they entered the GPS coordinates to go to Brandon's mother's house, and Sarah and Brandon's cell phone data showed them at the residence earlier that day. Sarah said Brandon's mother, Tina, was out of town. Sarah said Tina did not allow Brandon to have people at her home when she was not there. So Sarah and Stacy parked down the road, and Brandon used the back gate on the south side to enter Tina's residence so that her doorbell camera did not capture him. Sarah stated that while towing the car back to Fruitland, the tow strap broke. God, she's so full of shit about everything. This is what I want to say about. Okay, hold on, let's get to this. Tina, Brandon's mother, was interviewed by law enforcement. Tina reported that Brandon's behavior changed after he lived with the Wanderers. Tina explained that Brandon became more depressed, withdrawn, spending more time with video games and smoking marijuana. Tina would not tell law enforcement where Brandon was, though, or what his phone number is at the time. Okay? This is what I want to say about this. I'm going from my memory. Okay, from what was in the body cam footage, I think was Stacy. He was stuffed in, Michael was stuffed in a bag, okay? And she said allegedly duct tape. And he suffocated, you guys. But anyways, so what they did, he got dug up from the house there. But they went to Brandon's, and he took that bag, and nobody knows what happens from that time. Okay, I didn't say that. Stacy said that. And plus, also, we went through it at one time. He was drinking a lot. JLR did a video with him, and he was drinking, and he was in a pool or a hot tub. All right, let's see what else is said about Brandon here, because today's Brandon's Day. Here we go. All right. Stacy then said when he first saw Michael, Sarah was carrying Michael into their home. Stacy said Michael was put in a duffel bag to transfer it out of the house to Brandon's house in Kuna. Stacy said Sarah was frantic, trying to figure out what to do. Brandon interjected, I have a duffel bag. Stacy said Michael was crying to prevent, Michael? Crying to prevent him from moving or making noise. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Stacy described how Sarah taped Michael with duct tape. When asked who put Michael in the bag, Stacy said Brandon grabbed the bag and gave it to Sarah. Sarah picked up Michael. Adrian held it with both sides and opened the bag as they shoved him in the duffel bag. Stacy said Michael was wiggling, trying to get away. Stacy said he could see Michael in the bag with his knees bent in fetal position. While describing and demonstrating how Michael was taped and stuffed in the duffel bag in the living room, Stacy had a physical reaction and began violently vomiting. Why didn't you do something? When asked if he was vomiting because of the chewing tobacco he was using, he indicated he was throwing up because of stress about talking about Michael. Stacy provided two reasons they stopped in the GMC at the corner of Southwest 8th Street, South Arizona, and Fruitland. Stacy to put power steering fluid, weirdos, into the vehicle. They're so lying. so Brandon could check to see if Michael was still alive, because Michael was bound with duct tape and stuffed in a duffel bag in the bed of the truck. Stacy said he was able to hear Michael make noise, like a dull scream. Stacy said they were worried about being seen. They parked the car off of South Arizona. Stacy said as they drove straight to Brandon's mom's house in Kuna, Idaho, where Brandon grabbed both duffel bags. The duffel bag containing Michael and a backpack, and went into the house by himself. Stacy said that once they arrived in Kuna, Michael was not making any more noises. And none of them, oh, sorry, where am I? Hold on a minute. Okay, sorry. None of them checked on him to verify if he was still alive. Stacy said that Brandon told him he left Michael in the duffel bag and put him in the spare room inside his mother's house. Then they towed Brandon's car back to Fruitland. Stacy said that Brandon and Adrian went into Kuna the next day to get Michael. The three then brought Michael's body back to the house in Fruitland. He stated that he was inside. Brandon was on guard, and Sarah and Adrian dug a hole together. Okay, it went like that. Okay, we're just looking for Brandon here. Additionally, Stacy said the idea is to take a child to sell. For Bonnie was Adrian's idea. And they would get a $10,000 cut. People are sick. Hey, Adrian, how would you feel if somebody took one of your children? Stacy was asked if Sarah provided any direction through this part. Stacy said that Sarah asked him and Brandon to follow her lead, which was to take the kid. Stacy recalled the most of the conversation at the point Sarah trying to figure out what they were going to do. Sarah had asked Brandon, where should we put the body? And Brandon's like, well, you guys can take him over to my house, and we'll deal with it. And then it will buy us some time. All right. Any more about Brandon? There you go, people. There's that. Okay, hold on. I want to see what this is. I got him. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go through that. I'm going to show that. Hold on. I'm looking. Brandi. Okay. That's why we are good friends. Yes, we are. Oh my God, I know. Can you imagine those people touching you? That had to be terrifying. Look at them all. For real. Okay, that's just a commercial. All right, we're going to go here. This is what he's doing to Brandi, Michael's mom. I seen this stuff. I went to her post, and I'm like shocked. Okay. He says, look at this demon. Brad Ziggler that Brenda's going by. After the Vaughan family made death threats to our dear friend and family member. Hold on, let's see. Okay, this is when they found out it was him. Brandon, who has been under attack by the Vaughan family for years, or falsely accused. Why, you ask? Because Brandon was a man that stopped what he was doing out of his busy day to look for her beloved son. Yeah, you know what? The time don't add up though. Okay, the time don't add up when you were seen. Okay, it ain't working. Let's see, where am I? Which Stacy says he kidnapped, which he did not. Oh my God. Living proof, case closed. Thank you and good day. I pray you find your son alive and well, Tyler and Brandi. Hope this helps. Don't you dare even threaten me or my family again. Thank you. You're causing innocent lives to be placed at risk because of your lies. Samantha will be sued. Brandi, you'll be sued. Fruitland PD will be sued simply because you are accusing innocent lives. It is wrong of you are walking a dangerous grounds playing with fire, so to speak. Okay, let me say something about this here, this comment. Brandi knows more than us. Let's see what Brandi says back. Brandon, aka Brad, I have never threatened your life. I have never threatened your family. You stole my son. You murdered my son. You are there. All four of you were there. You did nothing. You are guilty. You are not a victim. Michael Joseph Vaughan is a victim. Michael's siblings are victims. We are victims. You are an ungodly creature that needs to go back to the depths of hell after you tell me where my son is. You will not threaten me. You will not silence me. Please have your lawyer contact me. And I told Brandi the other day, okay, Brandi knows more than we, and this mom can say whatever she wants. We're showing words from his mouth, words from Stacy, stuff from law enforcement. Let me tell you something. Brandon, aka Brad, I would say if I was Brandi, hey Brandi, I would say if I were you, I'm talking to Brandi now, I would say, good, sue me, okay? Because that would be a civil case, okay? And boy, would that attorney cost a lot of money. But anyways, this is what'll happen. You go to sue them, a civil suit, right? Or Brandi, I'm sorry. Brandi, okay, he's going to sue you. I would say yes, bring it on. Because when you do a civil suit, and when you go to sue, and when Brandi can, when you can, you know, I can't even think of the word, stick up for yourself, because he's going to have to give, and vice versa. Oh, God, hold on. He's going to have to, you can get from him a deposition. Okay. Oh, boy. And in that deposition, you can ask anything you want. Anything you want. You can say everything about your son in that deposition. And they got to answer to it. That's what's beautiful. In your situation, if they want to sue you, it's going to go in your favor because they're going to look like fools because you can ask anything you want in the deposition because that's how things work. Okay? So there's more here. Let me see if you said anything to her. Hold on, because, you know, he thinks he's big and bad. Is he in there? We'll find out. Okay, he's not in here. All right. Let's go back here again. All right, there's more. All right. Thanks. Make it a great day. Brandi says, Brad, aka Brandon, how about you? Stop by the Fruitland again. You know where I live. Take your matters in your own hands, huh? Like you did moving Michael's body? You're scared, aren't you? You know where he is. If you kidnap no one, why is Micheal sent to your mama's house, fool? You told on yourself, idiot. Your suspect criminal friends have thrown you under the bus. You know where Micheal is. He says, allegedly, you take things in my own hands. Okay? Let's see if he left comments. I need to see. Oh, these are replies. All right. God, I can't believe it. See if there's more. I don't know. Oh my God, there is. Okay, she says, hey, Brandon, how about you stop playing games? You're a coward, little sissy. Your mama still wiping your arse. You had no right to take my baby. Stop hiding and give me back my son. It's all going to come out. All about you. I have been nice for a long time. You will face justice and anyone else that has assisted you. I'm curious about how much your mama has your back. Okay, let's see. I want to see what he's saying. All she wants is her baby. My God. You were there. Okay, let me show this real quick again. I just want to show this. Okay, see at the bottom right hand side, this is Tina. This is his mom. Okay, I just want to show that. That's all. Now we're going to go here. There's a channel here. I'll look at the comments in a minute. Okay. This channel here is Missing PNW Crimes Revisited, and they are a huge supporter of Brandi, and I think they go live every day to talk about the case. She's a friend of Brandi's, or became a friend. So they did a live the other day. Brandon, aka Brad, Brandon is triggered. And I just want to show some things in this. I watched like the first, 40 minutes of this, but then I went to bed. I was tired, and I was waiting for them to get into the, whatchamacallit, the screenshots of how he's talking to the mother. Front and center, right? It's crazy. All right. What's going on here? View history. What's it?
True crime, the missing, because they always find you, and they're always putting out information.
Okay, here's the link.
If you guys haven't went over and seen these TikToks, you should.
Oh,
This is Brad Ziggler with a great big B up there over on.
Oh my God, on TikTok. Oh, I'm gonna have to go over there. You know what, guys? I want to do a live over there because I got over 20,000 subs. I got over 21,000. It's going to be 22,000 to get the word out over there. I mean, I can't even get 10 people in here. So I got 20 plus subs. I got to do a live over there about Micheal. Yep, I sure do. I know you'll be there. I know Inferius would be there. I know you would. I'm gonna work on that.
TikTok. Branding, you can't run and hide. You just can't do it. You and Adrian change your profiles all the time. You don't think that there's not hundreds of people making sure we know exactly.
I gave the link if you guys want to watch this, but I just want to go where he's talking horrible to Brandi. Let's see. No, he is not. Ask his parents. Let's see. These are other people having, or I'm going to say Monkey's Army. Okay. Let's see. I know there's more that he said to her, but I don't know where they're all at. Brandon is right here, right now, not running, not hiding. Definitely being myself, not a killer. Okay, nobody said you were a killer, but you were there, you were involved. Allegedly, you went to your house with the duffel bag and put him in a, what, closet? I can't remember. Allegedly. You all should be charged the same, okay? For all we know, Michael's still alive and well, roaming the earth somewhere free. You are weird. Never met Michael or seen him in my life. Same story for 5 years later. He was never at Tina's home. He was never at the Wanderers. Oh my God. So much has already come out. Jeez. I mean, come on. The phones and everything. See you in court. Lawsuits are coming for you. The Vaughan family, the Wonder Man, and the entire Fruitland PD for false info, defamation of character, and also slander. Oh my God, that's so funny. I would say, please, please sue me. Please sue me. I would if I was Brandi. Deposition would be beautiful. Discovery and the deposition. Oh boy. So fuck off with your bullshit. Jesus. Why don't you stay off the internet? Like I suggested to you, you do, liars. If you value your freedom in America, nobody's going to get arrested. Are you that dumb? Nobody's going to get arrested for their First Amendment, for speech. Okay? You can't shut nobody up. And then he says, pussies. Then he says, pussies. Uh-huh. That's what he says. Is there any more? No, no more. I'm sure there's more, but not in this live. So go to this channel, and if you guys know Rising Phoenix, she's done Monkey Mondays every day since he went missing. Okay? Purple Phoenix. Okay? And this channel too. She was at the prelim with Brandi. She was there supporting the family. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I know. It don't make sense. I can't even get 4,000 subs here. But I got over 20K on TikTok. So weird. I know. I know. I mean, I got one video. Well, you see, I'm not monetized, but over there, but I almost got 5 million views on one video. It's like, what the hell? Really? What am I doing over here? But TikTok's so weird about how you can talk. All right, we're going to look at, oh, I just want to show this. This is such a long video, and I'm not saying this to be mean. When you have long videos like this, do you guys agree with me? This is how I feel. When you have super long videos like this, people lose interest. I'm saying if you do over an hour, it's not that they lose interest. You know what I mean? It's just everybody nowadays want to watch a video that's under an hour. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I should check it out. I really should. I really should. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying this to be mean. It's just facts. But they say in here, he was offered a plea deal. Brandon was. Isn't that interesting? So you can look online here, and he has done interviews with a lot of people. Brandi has confronted him. There's a lady on here. Not talking about her because I don't like her. Well, anyway, she is supporting these suspects. All right, let's see here. What else? Oh, I just wanted to go here real quick, and then I think I'm done. I know this is a while ago. Okay, this is on what is it called? I can't even think right now, guys. I'm just not with it. I can't think. All right, A Year Without Michael. Oh, that sweet little boy. All right. On July 22nd, the Fruitland PD held a media briefing to update the public on the search for Michael and the continued investigation. During the briefing, police announced at the time they have received over 1,000 leads in Michael's disappearance and wanted to assure the public that they were thoroughly investigating each lead. Okay. The department announced, in addition to a white Honda Pilot, trying to identify the man that was walking through the splash pad. See, this is old, but we're looking at it. Because remember, we just read in the documents that it was Brandon walking here. The man is described as a white male in his late 20s, early 30s, seen wearing a black shorts, white t-shirt, cut-off sleeves, dark-colored shoes, and a hat. While the man is not a suspect, this was at first, or a person of interest, police want to speak to him to determine his whereabouts and if you witnessed anything that may be helpful. Okay, I don't know what this is about. About 50 miles west of Boise, the Big Apple of Idaho, a small town, known as Fruitland. Fruitland is a tight-knit community, one that gets its name from the apple orchards and the surrounding family-filled city. In the last year, the quiet town of Fruitland has made national headlines because of agriculture, but instead because of the missing boy, 5-year-old who vanished last July in the summer. Fruitland, Idaho is his home. Nearly a year ago. There we go. Started like any normal summer for Michael and his family. Hold on a minute. Okay, sorry. Brandi Neal told NCMEC that she'd been working numerous days in a row. And it was finally her last day before her break. She promised her son Michael, whom she affectionately dubbed Monkey, due to his rambunctious, full of energy, personality, that when she returned home, she would have a few days off and they would play together. Brandi called home later that afternoon around 4. Michael was playing video games. Everything was normal. She didn't know at the time that a few hours later she would receive a call that would change her world. Michael Monkey Vaughan, a fun-loving, blue-eyed little boy who likes to play outside, was missing and no one could find him. That's when a seemingly normal day on the 27th would turn into a year-long nationwide missing child search. Where's Michael? Investigators say on that day Michael went missing. He was last seen between 6 and 7 p.m. near his home, walking east. Did they have footage? Oh my God. I just caught that. How did they know he was walking east? West to 9th Street. Is there video? Interesting. He was wearing a blue Minecraft t-shirt and a blue boxer style shorts and flip-flops. Soon after he was last seen, a county-wide search began. Voters of Michael, why wasn't there a Amber Alert? I'm just kind of wondering. Photos of Michael circulated around Idaho and the rest of the United States. Countless searches were performed by search and rescue units, law enforcement agency, community, but there's no sign. On October 2021, Fruitland announced they were asking for help identifying a car that was seen around the area when Michael went missing. So here's that white car. Hey, do you know what that white car looks like? That looks like this car. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, people. I just want to see something real quick. I got to go to Facebook. Okay. Hold on a minute. Let me look at something. Hold on. Is that the same car? See that car right there? I'm just saying. See that car right there? Look at this. Oh, look it. Look it. Look at this car. The one that was taking down signs. I don't know. It just caught my attention. Wow. Is it a 4-door? Let me look. Interesting. Oh my God. That looks like the same car. Okay. Wow. Maybe I should make a video, you guys. This is crazy. Let me get that picture of that car on Facebook. Holy shit. Okay. Let me come to comments. See what you guys think. Hi. No, I mean I could be wrong. It looks like the same car. The lady that's tearing down those signs. Look at that. Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh my God. Wow. Oops. Okay, March 22nd, department said they had nearly 850 leads. Nearly all of them have been cleared. Thank you for the public for their support. Please note that while not all investigative efforts can be made public, our focus remains strongly on finding Michael. With no stone being unturned, every option carefully considered, all leads investigated. As for Michael's family, his parents are holding on to hope, and June the local community gathered to celebrate Michael's 6th birthday. The search will continue. Brandi says he's coming home. We're waiting on him. Every single one of us are waiting for him. He's beyond missed, beyond loved. We need him. That's what his dad said. We need him. Oh my God. Hold on a minute. I got to get this picture. Wow. That's crazy. I know. Listen to me. I know. See, I got a 55-inch screen monitor, whatever. It's my TV, but I put an HDMI in it. And it looks like the same car. I'm going to make a video. I'm going to do side by side and get people's opinions. Put it on TikTok. I'm going to find Brandon on TikTok. Oh my God. Let's go right now. We're going to my TikTok real quick. Okay? And then I'm going to go. How come we haven't really seen his dad in public eye? Yeah, we have. Michael's dad's been there. All right. All right, let's go looking. I don't care if you guys see who I'm sub to. All right.
5 minutes later, they came off you guys.
Okay, here, people. Here's my TikTok. If you want to subscribe to it. Okay. Let's find Brad. Yo, Brad, here you go. Here you go. It's this one. I'm going to follow you. I'm going to follow you. There we be, people. Right there. That's what they showed. And I'm sure they would know more than us. Brad, I'm going to go. Hey, Brad, I'm going to go live on TikTok. I'll let you know when. I will send you an invite. How about that? Yep, how about that? All right, everybody. I just want to keep this an hour. And I appreciate you guys for being here. Share this video, like this video, please. Let's get this video out there. But thank you so much, Misty, Melissa from the Bushes, and Patty Sturgis for being here. Appreciate you. And I'll go live later. Just to talk, I think. Okay. That'll be the ending. Okay. For now. Brandon, a.k.a. Brad, leave that mother alone. Who do you think you are talking like that? That's rude. You don't talk to a mother of a missing child like that, especially when you are in the paperwork within that case. Okay? And your mom. Because you went to her house. All right, everybody. Oh, thank you. Thank you for putting all those up. I appreciate that. My baby girl's in there. All right, guys. Take care.